My name is James Kimova, and I am the CEO of Green Cities Incorporated. Green Cities is actually an institution that I started back as a CEO, and one would ask why actually what's my background being a CEO. And I think it's something actually I define as an inborn tendency because sometime back I started doing things in the street, especially educating myself by selling in the street at the age of 15. And that helped me to educate myself and then create opportunities for others. So I became my own boss at the age of 15. And up to now, I have used that energy to be able to create the necessary opportunities for others. So being a CEO is something that actually I started way back as a young person.
They are turning waste into wealth by buying and collecting plastics. The young entrepreneur bunch turns the plastic waste into finished products like latest cups and jewelry sets.
At first, we had a name called Compost Liberia, and more people will always ask, well, what is compost? What is compost? So we think the name of an institution should actually be able to define that institution. So based on that, we brought in the name Green Cities. So with the word green, it signals something about the environment, also something about agriculture, that is food production. It also signals something about cleanness. So we came up with the word green, and later on we said, okay, can we say city? Because our mission is to make a lot of city green across Africa.
They do all of this great production right in this little non-district building at the Jagbeta Market.
I choose to be an environmentalist from the background that when I started an institution back called Concern Youth, organized for development and progressive actions with few young people back in Painesville. So we saw the need that, okay, there are a lot of garbage everywhere and everyone is collecting, disposing. So why can't we find additional things that can be done with garbage, especially from the value proposition end? And it's from this background that I was inspired and I got my first training through the global communities with support for the Gates Foundation. And I did my first training in organic fertilizer production. And after that, I built up on that and then it inspired me to do more. And I have more trainings in plastic recycling, electronic recycling, and other waste management trainings across Africa and across the globe.
They also pick up industrial, local businesses, residents, and local NGO waste that they mine for recyclables.
Now, our work is actually helping people within a community because there are a lot of communities currently. If you see the issue of unemployment among young people is high, and if you see the statistics as it relates to waste composition, you observe that most of our waste are organic waste, plastic, and those are key wastes that actually cause problems for our environment.
In terms of benefits are enormous because they range from training. We've been trained by Green Cities Incorporated, and we've attended workshops on several occasions from our community here. We went there, my team and I, we went there to the headquarters, and we were trained into what waste management is. We also benefited in for catch. What you call waste is actually not waste. It's money in disguise.
So that's why really we believe that our work is helping to create clean environment, creating jobs for young people, and also helping to reduce the issue of CO2 emission.
They are even producing gasoline, fuel oil from plastic waste they collect.
In our 5-year strategic plan before the 10-year, we want to make sure that major cities across Liberia are actually having substations of Green Cities institutions there to handle plastic and also be able to reduce the volume of waste. That means we are actually be able to recycle close to 90% of our plastic through recycling, and then through recycling that is done through pyrolysis system, where we are using plastic to produce petroleum product.
After the plastic melts after the fire there, the first thing, the oil drops in here from this point, you have the oil remaining here, drop it into this bucket. Then here, this second lamp will have the gas flowing in this second lamp, coming into this reactor. For this reactor here, all what that comes into the reactor is the gas. The second one, we also get gas and fuel because the gas had a light gas, had a heavy gas.
And finally, I would like to make this clear that it is not possible for any nation across the world to succeed in terms of waste management if the solution is only to collect and dispose. If we can change our approach from the traditional style of waste management to sustainable waste management approach, we believe the amount of cash used by national government just to collect waste and dispose, a portion of that money can be given to recycling company within a country. We can help to reduce the volume of waste going to our landfill. And we can also help to promote the government as something good can happen in our country. So we strongly believe to have a sustainable waste management system, it requires an integrated waste management approach and requires a public-private partnership where government always play the role as a watchdog to protect and promote the private sector to succeed and be a sustainable business.